What's up, you guys? I am Nia. Welcome back to my channel. I got my marker in my hand because I was writing on my whiteboard. I'm actually about to go to Walmart and get me a new whiteboard, y'all. I love my whiteboard. Like, it helped me stay organized, and I realized I have not been writing on it. Like, I guess that's neither here nor there. But like, I just haven't been as organized as I usually am. And it's like, if I don't write down what I need to do for the day, like the day will just go different ways. Like, I have to have structure and discipline to get things accomplished. Like, that is crucial for me to accomplish things. And now I'm realizing, I'm like, everything just started hitting me today. I don't know what happened, but stuff just started hitting me. But nonetheless, y'all, I wanted to talk today about the kids. You know, because I see this post about the abortions. You know, just off of what I've been going through in my life, just now realizing that I'm healing my own childhood wounds. And it just goes to show that there's really an attack on children. And I just want to know, why do people not like children? Like, they're the innocent ones. What did they do to make people hate them? Even our very own parents be hating us. And I just want to know, what is it? Like, what is it? But I also know that that's the devil. That's the devil. Like I done said before, the devil was assigned for a purpose, and he has now overstepped his boundaries, and God is back to take over his kingdom, because this is not God's world. I mean, this is not the devil's world. This is God's world. And just like a hater does, they want to overstep their boundaries. And when they see how much power you have, the devil has seen how much power God has, and you supposed to be one of his men. You supposed to be one of his men. Just think about it in the sense of, one of your friends betray you. You created them. Or just think about it as your child, your very own child betray you. Your very own parent betray you. It's betrayal what the devil has done to God. It's betrayal is what it is. Because God intended for this world to be a certain way. And the devil, but his job is to deceive. I guess he was doing his job. He was doing his job initially. But then he want to overstep them boundaries. Just like them co-workers you had. We all had them co-workers. Their job is this one thing, but they get to overstepping their boundaries. They want to be the work snitch. Overstepping their boundaries. You're here to do a job. Your job is to do the same damn job as me, honestly. And then you want to go snitch? I think I told y'all about this in one of my videos. With that dude, that little boy at Amazon who snitched on me that time. Don't mind the baby in the back, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Like, y'all already know what it is. But it just made me think about that. Like, how dare you? Y'all know I'm learning boundaries myself. As an empath with narcissistic traits, yes, I do have some. We all do embody narcissistic traits, but I know at heart I'm not a narcissist, and I'm just being revealed clearly, as y'all see, if y'all have been watching my videos. And if you have not, then go watch my videos. If you're new to watching my channel, what's up, baby? Check out the videos and, you know, see how I can relate to your own life. Or someone that maybe you know, and just encourage them. They not tripping. It is a real thing called narcissist, and they want to label all these things as all these different mental illnesses and schizophrenia and all of this stuff. All of this stuff is spiritual. We are spiritual beings. Our bodies, like, that's what I was just talking to myself in here about. Like, this video, I don't want it to go off track, because y'all know, if y'all be watching me, and if y'all new here, y'all gonna know that I get to going off track, because my mind has so much in it, and I have so much passion. I have so much ill feelings towards the wickedness that's going on in the world. I don't like it. I don't be liking a lot of this stuff, which is why, yeah, I don't be playing that stuff. But my main concern is the kids. Like, y'all already know I'm pro the kids' feelings. Period, because I was that one who wanted somebody to care about my feelings as a child. And I realized a lot of us adults, or young adults, I'm 28, you know, a lot of us millennials, we adults now. We the ones that's the mothers and the fathers now. Like, it's no longer our parents. Well, our parents are still our parents, of course, but we the new adults. Like, the kids, we gotta make sure that we be an example for these little kids these days. It's not us now looking up to our big homies and our, you know, them older people we would look up to. Now, it's time for us to be examples, and these little kids is looking up to us. They needing us. to tell them the game, put them on game to what they need to do, what they don't need to do. It ain't all about being a friend. It's about look, little brother, like, look, little sis, that's not what you want to do. Trust me, listen to me. I was once a fool like you. And it built the wisdom in me. And now that I know better, I'm going to do better. And I'm going to teach y'all how to do better so that you don't have to fall in the same traps that I had to fall in. Or that another young brother had to fall in. You know what I'm saying? This shit is getting deep with it. And the one thing I wanted to say was I realized why there's an attack on children. And this is why. If you attack the kids, you ruin the population. Look around. We're all fucked up adults walking around here with all these issues. Because of what? What's the root of why we all fucked up? Some shit that had happened during our childhood. Some shit that had happened during our childhood. The devil done got to us during our childhood. Stole our innocence during our childhood. And we fighting every day. Fighting these damn mental illnesses. These damn spirits is what they are. That devilish spirit that was placed onto us because the devil stole our innocence. We're fighting that shit. We fighting it. And because of that, we can't even focus. We can't even get our purity back. We can't get our innocence back because we fighting all these other things. We fighting them devilish spirits that was placed onto us as a child. A lot of stuff that we endured as kids, we didn't ask for it. Me looking on here at the narcissist videos from Dr. Romney, and just when I be analyzing social media, I analyze the women, I analyze the men, seeing the addictions we be having. Sex addiction is at an all-time high, and now they mad about the abortions. You guys are murderers. No shade. No, don't take offense. If you've had an abortion, don't take offense. And I've considered getting an abortion too. I've considered getting an abortion with my second baby. If y'all watch the videos, or I don't know if y'all know I said about it in the video. You know what? The video that I was talking about that in, I didn't end up posting because I was cussing my mama out so bad. And I felt like, you know, because I do understand respect to a degree. And I've always had a certain level of respect for her, you know. And I just don't want to be a bad influence to anybody watching and making you think it's okay to call your mom all these bitches and stuff. Even though that's how I feel and I, you know, get mad and I say that stuff. Because I mean, one thing about me is I believe in treating people how they treat you to a degree, but I also know that the godly way, the way God wants you to do is just still kill them with kindness. And that's what I'm trying to learn in this season of my life. But for her, she need to understand how it feels. You've been calling me those same very bitches since a little girl, teenager, younger than a teenager. I was probably fucking 11, 12. In middle school is where stuff really started to get really shaky with me and my mom's relationship. And what I'm realizing even with my niece's relationship with her mom, and just to see the shit, to see this stuff and to understand it now, and to be, now that I'm out of the when you're in a narcissist relationship, it don't matter if you're in a narcissist relationship with your parents, a narcissistic relationship with a lover, your man, your woman. When you get out of it, you reflect a lot and you see, damn. And then it just opens you. It takes you to, it makes you have a spiritual awakening. And if y'all been watching my journey, y'all see I've had a spiritual awakening. And now, like after every narcissist, I have another awakening. And now after dealing with my mom and realizing that she's actually the root narcissist, where it all stemmed from, where the original womb. I was listening to my life coach, Lisa Nicole. That's Lisa, her name Lisa Romano. I don't know why I'm talking Lisa Nicole. That's from, her name Lisa Romano. And just listening to these doctors and these life coaches who understand narcissism, and me realizing that I'm really not crazy for feeling these ways, and it's an actual disorder that I have been dealing with my parents for a long time. And a lot of us don't even know we dealing with it. Like, looking at the videos in the comments and seeing like so many people are like in their 50s and even people in their 60s, and they're just realizing what it is that they were dealing with. They knew something wasn't right with their parents, or knew something wasn't right with the family, but they just couldn't put their finger on, like, because when you're in a narcissistic relationship, it's kind of hard to explain it to other people. Especially since a lot of people in the world clearly is narcissists. I'm realizing it's either you're a narcissist or empath. So the world is like 50-50. And honestly, the narcissist that's the devil. That's the devil spirit. The empath has the godly spirits. We have the ones with the heart. We actually have a heart and have feelings. you know, and I realized like I'm just learning so much about this whole process. But one thing I have noticed is that it's definitely an attack on the children, and this shit go deep. And I just want to know, what's the issue? Why do you guys hate kids so much? Honestly, I'm just like, we need to go within. People want to just, it's like she told me, had a nerve. Y'all watching that video, I was just reading that letter from my mom, and she got the nerve to want some hurt people. Yeah, you're hurt, and you hurt your own daughter. And then me projecting that same hurt onto my relationships, friendships. You know, it's just crazy how dealing with a narcissistic parent can really ruin your life. These toxic parents, it really ruins a kid's lives. And I'm over it. And if you're a parent watching this, just make sure that you're not doing that to your kids. I'm sick of the generational curses and just passing on that behavior. Oh, it was done to me and I turned out fine. No, you're not even fine. This whole time I thought I was fine. I realized that's where the anger come from when it finally do blow up. You thought you were fine. You're not fine. That's why they call us the bitter black women, angry. Yes, and I'm honest to say that. I was angry. I'm still releasing some of that very anger because I didn't even know what I was dealing with. Definitely didn't even know that the head honcho was the mama, head honcho narcissist who made me feel like that behavior was okay. And what's the post I just read? On here it say, stop forcing children to have relationships with emotionally abusive family members. This is somebody that was on Twitter who said this. Stop forcing children to have relationships with emotionally abusive family members. You're not teaching them family first. You're teaching kids, regardless of how someone treats you, you're supposed to love them unconditionally. Blood ain't always thicker than water. Because at the end of the day, blood, I'm realizing that shit, blood don't mean, first of all, we made up a majority of water. And let's be clear, blood is made up of majority water. Let's just be clear. So all that blood is thicker, like say family first. If blood fuck you over, no, fuck the blood. Fuck them. You don't allow people to keep treating you any kind of way. And that's what I'm learning in this season. It don't matter who it is. Your very own mother and father, grandmother, grandfather, auntie, uncle. It don't matter who it is in the family. You don't owe them nothing. And I think we get these lines blurred because they say, we get the lines blurred because they be saying, oh, respect your elders and, you know, all of this. Yes, you respect your elders. You're kind to your elders and you listen when it makes sense. But if it don't make sense, because teaching your kids to listen to anything an elder say is the very reason why some of us has been molested by our very own elders. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Even when it comes to, y'all know my story. If y'all don't know my story, go back and watch it. I was molested by my own very childhood friend. And didn't even realize it. That's what I'm saying. You don't even really, it's just crazy how you don't really be realizing it. But yes, this is exactly why I say it don't matter who it is. Your friends, I don't care how old they are. That's why I teach my daughter at 5 years old. If them kids treat you mean, if they don't treat you the way you want to be treated, don't fuck with them. Period. You don't have to fuck with them. That's how I've always been that way. One thing my mom says, you always not play with them kids. If they treat you kind of way, if they be mean to you, you won't play with them little kids. You used to come in the house. When we used to live around that old neighborhood, the very neighborhood where my innocence got stolen at, playing with them kids, and they being mean or doing something, I go in the fucking house. I don't gotta play with y'all. And y'all come banging on the door. I don't want to come back out and play with you guys. I'll play with you guys when I feel like playing with you guys again because you guys were mean to me. You know? But this post really struck me because it is. And dealing with that, and I realized that too. Y'all be like, oh, and then y'all know what I tell my mama always. Ephesians 1-4, honor thy mother, thy father, for your days shall be longer. Bullshit. And it also says don't provoke your children. And that's the very thing that these parents be doing. The very thing that these parents be doing. But then you want all this respect. Oh, we're family. We got to stick together. Family loves each other and care about each other and don't hurt each other purposely. And even if it was on accident and the person tells you you hurt them and then you continuously do that same thing, that's not love. That's not family. That's showing you the ops. Because someone who cares about you, they want to make you feel good. They want to make you feel, your soul feel at peace as best as they can. They're not responsible for your happiness, no. But if you tell them that one thing that they're doing that you don't really like and they continue to do it, that's disrespect. That's not showing real love. That's not showing you really care about them emotionally. And that's what I'm realizing when most people don't have that emotional bond. We all emotionally scarred because our very own parents. And this is what I'm saying. It starts at home with the parenting. It's just like looking at my own bloodline and see how I had a toxic relationship with my mom. She went through shit with her mom. She went through shit with her mom. Granted, we're humans. We're going to go through certain things. But it's all in the way, the fact that we all distance like this, and family is supposed to be close-knit, and so many families are broken these days. It's all now we have Friendsgiving. A lot of people don't even go to have Thanksgiving with their family. Your new community that you built, just like I'm building. I ain't got no community yet, but I'm going to get there. I don't have to deal with the past. I don't have to deal with them family members that treated me wrong all my life. I don't have to deal with you guys. And you're not going to make me feel like I have to. I don't owe anyone nothing. I don't owe anyone nothing but God. And so do you guys. So do you guys. They always want to talk about blood ain't thicker than water. Water is way more valuable. Clearly, blood is made up of majority fucking water. We, spiritual beings, our bodies is made up of majority water. God is the spirit of the water. He's a spirit that came upon the waters. And that's what I say, reading the Bible. Y'all know I'm just getting into the Bible, reading my Bible and stuff. And that's why I've really been dissecting this thing. Because they say the devil lives in darkness. And God was a spirit that moved upon the waters. Like he's the spirit of the water. And I wonder why they say that God lies within us. Because we are majority water. God is the spirit of the water. Think about the main elements that make up earth. Like when y'all get deep into this shit really real. Water is way more valuable than blood. We need our blood, of course. But our bodies ain't even made up of majority blood. It's 6 to 10%. Our body is made up of 60% water, or it might be more. But 60% is more than half, which means that's a very valuable asset to our bodies. Water is a very valuable asset to our life. Look at your day-to-day. You can't flush the toilet without water. You can't wash no clothes without water. You can't wash no dishes without water. You can't wash your ass without water. Water is valuable. What do we use blood for on a day-to-day? So my family is blood. Blood be the very same things that hurt you. We want things of value. Water is valuable. So what if your friend, your new community ain't your actual blood? They ain't your actual blood. That don't mean that they won't have way more significance in your life than your blood do. Water makes up blood. You can make more blood. You can make new family. You can make new family. So many of us, we have really been creating our own new traditions, new things, all because of our family. Just think about why all these kids, and then they want to condemn. Like when I think about this stuff, and because of my own experiences and what I'm witnessing in the world, my own cousins, why we get led out into the arms of the streets, we get pushed out into the streets. Why when we young, soon as we ain't getting that love at home, we looking for love in all the wrong places. We looking for love in all the wrong places because of our very own family members. We go out in the streets looking for love from our friends, and who don't know real love either, because what they getting at home ain't real love either half of the time. We all coming from these dysfunctional backgrounds, and then we coming out in the world, polluting the world with our shit that we went through at home. This is why bullying exists. This is why so much envy. Like, it all starts with home. It all starts with parenting. It all starts as a very young child. We be prioritized, and then we got the audacity to wonder why we can't find no good men out here, why we can't find no good women. Because these men and women out here are hurt. We are all hurt little kids, still in adult bodies, hurt little kids, lashing out from stuff that happened as childhood that we have not healed from. We have not dealt with them feelings, because what a lot of us have been told, how dare you have feelings? How dare you think your feelings matter? But they do. And then they got the nerve And I'm just gonna put my own stuff. How dare my mama? We gonna talk about my own shit. And y'all relate it as y'all see fit. You got the nerve to wonder why you can't find no good husband, no good man. Because for one, all you cared about was love your whole life anyway, because you put your love over your kids. You didn't put love over your kids. But not realizing that the same men you out here trying to love, they're damaged from being a child. But then y'all will sit here and neglect your kids for a man, for a woman. You got the dads out here doing it too. They don't give a fuck about their kids. They in some new pussy every chance they get. Fuck them kids. Bring them kids over to your house. It's some new pussy house. Don't even know what this girl going through. It's a lot of Jezebels out here who they don't really even like you. They damn sure don't like your kid. And even when they do fake love you, they don't like your kid. Look at how many girls out here don't accept a man kids and make him gotta choose between you or my kid. Them spirits, that lustful spirit of him. Oh, she looks so pretty. She put that pussy on me so good. I can't distinguish. Oh, and y'all know the pussy is powerful. Look what these men do for you. Look at what even Adam did for Eve. You went against the grain of your father because this girl that he put you to sleep to create, and you went against the grain for him, and he the one who blessed you with that girl, and you gonna have the audacity to go against the grain of what he said and follow suit with her by eating that damn apple? Oh, I don't even know if it was an apple. I don't know why I believe it was an apple and shit. I don't know if that was the story that was sold, but nonetheless, you get what I'm saying. And if you don't, then you will eventually. Keep watching my videos, because I'm coming with the heat on this shit. I'm coming with the heat on this shit because y'all gonna stop playing with the kids. Y'all gonna stop playing with the kids. And y'all got the nerve to be mad about abortions. How are you mad about abortions? The only people that should be allowed to get abortions is rape victims, because they didn't ask for that. If you're willingly out here spreading your legs, laying on your back, giving your body to a man, obviously you think this man is worthy of producing a kid for him. So why are you killing the youth? God said to be fruitful and multiply. And that's why they probably banning this shit. But the government, they got their own motives, but they don't even know. Jesus is here. God is here. They're about to take back over this world. The devil done got two. I told y'all, got two. The devil is leading the world. He think he is anyway, but he don't know that God always got the final say, baby. And that's why we about to see that. Just keep watching how these next couple months to a year play out. These next 2 years play out. Just watch how it play out. We're going to see who really in control. We're going to really see who been in control the whole time and who thought that they had dominion over the kingdom. This is God's kingdom. You know, I'm not about to make this video too long, but this shit is on my heart. And one thing I'm here to do is save the kids. They got that No Child Left Behind Act. Nah, I'm really on that. No Child Left Behind. This is for all the kids. Like, I feel like I just really gotta save the kids out here, man. I gotta talk to the kids. I need to let them know it's okay to have feelings. Like, let them know that they beautiful. Let the boys know that they smart. You handsome. Like, speak life into your children. If you're a parent watching this, speak life into your children. Don't be like my mom, putting me down, hating on me. Don't create them strife relationships. That one girl in the comments, and people don't even pay attention to their kids. This girl in the comments yesterday, watching on one of my Prophetic Word Girls videos, she comments on it that, bye. We going to the park in a minute. She will keep worrying me. We about to go to the park after I finish this video. That's all, I'm about to wrap it up. She gonna put on it, her daughter is having, her 3-year-old daughter is waking up. All of a sudden, your 3-year-old daughter is waking up screaming. She said, my 3-year-old is having behavior issues. Like, when I tell you people be pouring their life out on YouTube in the comments, I be putting my shit out there too, if it's on them narcissist videos. Like, wow, this is my mom. She does this to me. Thank you for making me realize that I'm not tripping. My baby daddy did this to me. Thank you for making me realize I'm not tripping. He keeps trying to make me feel like I'm tripping. But no, you really are a narcissist. It's really narcissist personality disorder. They got them on all these other medicines and shit. No, this is a narcissist. And this is devilish ways to create him to be like that. Traumatic. These narcissists, they have a bunch of trauma as well. Trauma. So you get to a point where you do become, I done been through all of this. Now it's all about me. When is it finally going to be about me? You know? It's just sad. Oh, but that's what I was about to say. So the girl gonna put, My 3-year-old, this is the one right here. So she gonna put, thank you, she said, prayer request for my daughter and her dad and I. She is 3 years old and is showing behavioral issues. She has been having fits where she wakes up out of her sleep and just screams, kicks, and cries. We try to soothe her, but she just gets aggressive until it runs its course. We are exhausted physically, mentally, and emotionally. We love our children so much and want them to be happy, healthy, and blessed. I'm praying, but please pray for us because I can feel the spiritual warfare. The spiritual warfare probably is laying within your house because there's no reason a 3-year-old will all of a sudden, if she haven't been doing that shit, why would she all of a sudden just be kicking and screaming and crying out her sleep? That's what I'm saying. Parents need to pay attention to the signs. Somebody is touching that fucking little girl. And they probably is touching her in her sleep. All of a sudden, she having these issues. You need to figure out either if it's the daddy touching her or one of the other children, her babysitter. Somebody is doing something to this girl while she sleeps. Why is she waking up out her sleep and scream, kick, and cries? And then she said when she tries to soothe her, she just gets aggressive until it runs its course. That's not normal. That's not normal. That's not how a child behaves. My baby do not just be waking up, kicking, screaming. Even though she might have nightmares sometimes, she's not waking up, going crazy. And then even when you come to soothe her, doing that, that is a sign. And this is what I'm saying as parents. But you probably so paid attention to her daddy that you ain't really concerned about her. And believe in putting shit past and turning the blind eye to what he might even be fucking doing to her. I'm not trying to say it's the dad, but it's somebody. And I put that in the comments. I said, kids don't act out for no reason. Ask her if anyone's been touching her body parts. This doesn't sit right in my spirit. I'm praying for her. She's talking about her dad is physically, mentally, and emotionally exhausting. Obviously, she's physically, mentally, and emotionally exhausted because she's the one that's having this outburst. She's the one feeling some pain and dis-ease, obviously. So what I'm saying, the selfishness to say how it's making you feel because she acting out. She's obviously feeling something, and maybe you need to make her feel comfortable. She's 3 years old. She probably don't know. She can't express it. The only way she can express it is acting out. That's why I say kids don't be acting out for no reason. Just like my mama said to me, that's why you was acting out. When I finally told her I was molested, she said, that's why you was acting out. And they don't, and if you're not paying attention and you think, so I'm saying you think you trust your family members, you think you trust these people with your children. These people are not to be trusted with your children. I don't care if it's who you think they are. People, spiritual warfare is real, you know. Hold on. Spiritual warfare is real. The devil is really out here seeking to kill, steal, and destroy. And the way he get in, look how he got in with me. When I was most vulnerable, he gets in with us at our most vulnerable, weakest moments. That's when he's easily able to get into your spirit. That's when he's able to put that spirit on you. He see you're weak. It's easier to get a person that's weak, who don't know themselves, who's not aware, than it is to get a person who's full of God and fully aware of their power. And who's the weakest? It's like I said, this is why it's an attack on children. Who is the weakest? The children. They can't protect themselves. They can't do nothing for themselves. So it's very easy to prey on them. It's very easy to prey on the kids. And if you fuck them up, if you fuck up a kid, if you take a kid's innocence, that fucks them up for life. It ain't even enough therapists out here. What they keep saying, ain't enough therapists out here. And it ain't. And then a lot of people can't even afford therapy. Thank God for the internet. Thank God God gave us the internet. Because now we got the doctors on here who specialize in these areas, who can make us understand that, okay, what we've been going through was this and wasn't that. It's just sad that the devil is an attack on the children. And that's why God is about to start this. He doing a new thing. He doing a new thing. And you better repent before it's too late. You better repent before it's too late. Got the nerve to attack the kids. Y'all killing all these damn kids. It just bothers me, bruh. The godly thing is not to be killing innocent children. Even you girls that's getting abortions, you feel like, oh, I didn't kill, okay. You can't kill a baby if a baby don't exist. For a baby to exist, it must have a heartbeat. For you to kill anything that has a heartbeat, the heart is the first thing that's formed. The heart is the first thing that's formed when we get pregnant. The heart get the beating, 2 weeks after you conceive. So don't say you're not a murderer. Don't say you ain't killing nobody. And then don't wonder why. Then it be the main ones. We ain't even gonna hit it there. We ain't gonna hit it there. We ain't even gonna hit it there. Because God told me you coming to save the people, not condemn the people. But in the same time, I'm not with all that fake shit. I'm not a sugarcoater. Because God give it to me raw. I'm giving it to y'all raw. Period. Period. You out here killing these kids. What you even fucking raw for then? If you know what comes with fucking raw. Oh, because you get to take the easy way out. It needs to be the same very ones that condemn the girls that have their kids and condemn the baby mamas. Condemn the bitter baby mamas. But you bitter too, because you angry and hurt from something too, which is why you chasing dick all over the town. Chasing sex, all these sex addictions. It fills that temporary void that you still haven't dealt with. That childhood trauma that you still haven't dealt with. Drinking because of that childhood trauma that you still haven't dealt with. Not having responsibility. Not ready to let the past be the past. And figure out how can I move forward now. And trying to take the easy way out. Having no discipline. No self-control. No self-restraint. This shit real, y'all. Like, we gotta make better decisions. Even myself, y'all see my journey. I've had to learn to make better decisions. I've had to learn that for every action, there's a reaction. It's consequences. God gives us all free will. He done gave us all free will. Just like he gave Adam and Eve free will and they went against the grain. They went against the grain. People go against the grain every single day. But you got that choice. It just shows where your heart at. It shows what position you really ready to play. It shows that you have no morals, no principles. Because a person of morals and principles is just certain shit you not gonna do. It's just certain shit you not gonna do. And everybody fake big and bad. Fake big and bad. You big and bad, but you can't handle the responsibilities that you created. You can't lay in the bed that you made in. Huh. That bed is so good when you riding that, when you having that sex though. It was so good. But soon as a responsibility come out of those big and bad, big girl, big boy actions, now y'all ready to scream abortion. Oh, cause you ain't ready to be you ain't as grown as you thought you was. You ain't as mentally stable as you thought you was now, cause you like, fuck, I can't have no kids. I ain't right in the head. But you but keep laying down with this one and that one, unprotected. It's a cost to be the boss. It's a cost to be the boss. Y'all ain't about to be able to take the easy way out no more. Now I think it's good there's the abortion thing going on. Now it's gonna make people have to have discipline. It's gonna have to make people be responsible for once. They talking about something. It's gonna be a whole lot of kids in the system. Why it gotta be a whole lot of kids in the system when y'all could just simply close y'all legs and stop fucking? Especially if it's to a man you know you don't want to have kids with. And if you don't want to have kids, they have birth control. Have they stopped birth control? Get on birth control. Why even keep being reckless? Like I said, we all got free will. And for every action, there's a reaction. There's consequences. And don't think God don't see what you did. He saw them babies you killed. He told you be fruitful and multiply. When Abraham, all of them, Abraham, Isaac, did Isaac do it? I think Isaac only had kids with Rebecca. Did Isaac have kids outside of, I don't know, I gotta check. But just like they was doing in the Bible. Y'all getting y'all servants to have y'all babies and stuff. This is God's, he do it on his timing. But one thing about it, to all the kids that's out there that's in the system, that is the lonely child like I am, like NBA Youngboy is. I love his song Lonely Child, bruh. Like he said, he had it, what he say in the song? Everybody, you know, think he ain't human because of the image he put out. But we all human, we all got feelings. That's my fucking song. I'm about to go listen to that song. We're about to go to the park. I'm about to bump that song in the car, man. To all the lonely children out there who feel like you in this world alone, baby. You not in this world alone. You loved. You loved by God. You might not be loved by your mama and daddy and your family, your brother, sister, brother, cousin, none of that. But you loved by God. Your parents was just the vessel to get you here. And once you learn that and accept that and embrace God and bring him into your life, he's gonna help you heal. He's gonna help you get through that. It's the reason he allowed all of those things to happen. It's the reason he allowed the devil to get to you that young. It's a reason. It's a reason. Even when the devil got to you, God was still with you the whole time. And he's still with you. He got you. He gonna let you turn that pain into purpose. Turn that pain into purpose. So you can beat the devil. Steal your shit back from his ass. Steal your shit back. The devil ain't stopping nothing. The devil ain't stopping nothing. You hear me? But we all have responsibilities. We all need to practice discipline. I'm on 9 months celibacy. 9 months celibacy, and I can't wait till my birthday because it's been, it'll be a year on my birthday because that's the last time I had sex. So it'll be a year on my birthday, and I'm just so excited because me taking sex out the equation, it has got me closer to God. It's got me to realize some things because sex do cloud your judgment. They keep saying it release stress. That shit clouds your judgment. Clouds your judgment. You know, especially as women. You know, we just gotta make better decisions. Like I said, I'm not here to really tear nobody down, but I just need people to understand we gotta make better decisions. We all have free will. Stop. God gave us all free will. We can't keep blaming everybody, blaming the government, blaming. Yeah, shit fucked up out here, but what you willing to do? What you willing to do? What you willing to do to fix it? Or you gonna continue contributing to the same very problem? People are really mad about this abortion thing. Why are y'all having that many fucking abortions anyway? Get on birth control. So you don't even have to worry about that. And obviously, if the birth control don't work and the baby slipped through the birth control, obviously God think it's time for you to bring a baby into this world. You don't get to make that decision. That's what we need to understand. God is in control. Just like them girls in the Bible. Just like Sarah, Abraham's wife, our ancestors far down the line. He didn't tell her to go make the maid have his baby. Now, we're going to do a different video about that. Now I'm realizing why we're going to get into that, baby. We're going to get into that in the next video. We're going to take these kids to the park. But that's what he did. Sarah, she couldn't have Abraham's kids. She couldn't have her husband's kids. Or so she thought. But it's God's timing. It's God's timing. Sometimes he don't even want you to have a baby at that point. Or maybe with that person. It's about God's timing. But look, the system now, they get to go plant a baby and put it in through you. Going through all that stuff, this man-made what they call it? GMO version babies. Like, y'all creating babies at the lab. What? That's not how it's supposed to be. That's not how it's supposed to be. You don't get to create no babies in the lab. Just like that girl. He told you. No, Sarah couldn't have no kids. Well, she thought she couldn't have no kids. She thought she was sterile. So she made the maid have babies for her kids. And then God didn't tell her to do that. And then you got mad when the maid had the baby with the kids, and now some type of emotional attachment, and now that you see this baby walking around here, now you want to send her and him on some damn way. You want to send Ishmael on. Now you don't want, after a while, you don't want Hagar and Ishmael there. Because I think right after that, right after Sarah had Abraham, right after she made the maid have her husband's child for her, God ended up blessing her with her baby, blessed her with Isaac. God blessed her with Isaac. Now you feel like, oh, I don't need this baby anymore because this is the baby that I birthed. So I don't need this one. So Hagar and Ishmael, you guys can go on. And even though God sent them on their way, he was with them the whole step of the way. He was with Ishmael the whole step of the way. He sent them off still with, what he sent them off with? Bread, and basically sent them off with all that he needed to survive. You know, reading this Bible is really interesting to see how it connects to the very thing that's going on in the world today, and to see how me living my life in the fast life led me to the Bible. Can't nobody tell me that God not real, because when I got with him, when the devil got to me and made me get to God, like y'all see the story, the devil got to me, and by the devil getting to me, that got me back to God. And God has forced me to his word. I didn't even used to believe in the Bible. Now they got a girl like me reading a Bible. I don't read no damn Bible, but they got me reading a Bible. Ain't no day. God got me reading a Bible. Because ain't no other impact in this. It's just me and God. He got me in the Bible now. And now it all makes sense for everything I questioned. The Bible got the answers. And God has led me to his Bible. Can't nobody pay me to read the Bible. My own mama and them probably can't even get me to read the Bible. She keeps talking about she made me read the Bible. You only made me read that line probably. And I still need it. That one honor that that narcissist shit that she did to make me memorize that one line. And I still don't even know that shit. That's how you know I was reading and not comprehending that shit. If she was talking about something, she always made me read Ephesians 1-4. You're a fucking narcissist. You don't teach me shit else about the Bible, but you teach me the part about honor thy mother, thy father, just so you can get away with doing whatever to me, and I'm supposed to act like it's okay, just like this post said. You don't let nobody emotionally abuse you, parents or not. You're a human. You're a person. You matter. You have feelings. They tell us some kids should be seen and not heard. Oh, but then when them kids grow up, now you want them to see you and deal with you and come to the family together. And you wonder why they don't fuck with you. Just know that the roles always reverse, baby. Think about that. Think about that before you treat your kids wrong. Them roles always reverse, baby. What they say, them tables always turn, baby. Them tables always turn. Mark my words. And until next time, I'm out of here because I'm about to take my kids to the park, so we can splash around in water. I probably should let them put their bathing suits on. Because there's a little splash pad at the park, you guys. I love it here. I love it here in Texas. Like, it's just such a vibe. I'm never going back to Maryland. I don't owe Maryland nothing. Period. You don't owe your hometown nothing. You don't owe your city nothing. Y'all need to get that through your head. Y'all don't owe nobody nothing. Y'all out here dying for y'all cities. You don't owe them people nothing. And I'm out of here. Deuces.